Hello, 7th grade distance learners. Today we're going to do a little lesson on how to play the chromatic scale from your middle C, which is actually F concert, all the way up to the G that is about an octave and a half above that. So just some basic reminders. We want to play with flat fingers. And to do that, you bring your wrists together. Don't play with curved fingers. It'll leak, it'll squeak, you won't cover the holes effectively. You want to play with the pads of your fingers, not the points. We're not playing piano, where we have curved fingers quite often. I'm playing like that on the piano, but on a recorder I play like this with flat fingers. So that's very important. The other thing that's very important is that we also blow very softly. Our embouchure has to output very little amounts of air, almost as if we were trying to fog a mirror without hearing our breath at all. When I do that, I feel the warmth of my breath on my hand, but I don't hear any breath being exhaled. So we'll be learning the notes from middle C on the recorder, and again it's F on the piano all the way up to that note, which is G on the recorder, and of course C on the piano, 2 octaves above. Okay, so if we do those things, we blow nice and soft and we play with flat fingers. We also need to remember to put our left hand on top, on the top 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, and then our right hand goes here on holes 4, 5, 6, and 7, along with the thumb hole on the back. If we do those 3 things, we're going to practice a little bit, and then we'll experience some success, okay? So on this video, I'll show you how to play the notes C, which is low C, D, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, which is the same note as B flat and harmonically. Then I'll also play B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. So a lot of notes to get through, so bear with me. I'll play them, I'll show you the fingerings, and then I'll ask you to play them yourself at home. So this is our low C. It's one of the more difficult notes to play on the recorder because all the notes, all the holes are covered and you're forcing the air to go all the way through, which makes it difficult to avoid having the overtone series take over and for you to bump it up an octave and such like that. So you want to cover every hole carefully, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the thumb hole. Put your mouth into the shape of the letter O and blow as soft as you can. This is low C. It should sound like this. Again, this is F concert on the piano, so if you're playing piano along at home, just know that the 2 are in a different key. And so the next note, D. We have holes number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the thumb hole. It should sound like this. Okay, give it a try. D. Then, traveling up the scale, we have E. It's hole number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We play it like this. E. Give it a shot. Here we go. E. Then we have the note F natural. It's every single hole except for hole number 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 5, play 6 and 7 with the thumb hole. This is F. Okay, F, give it a try. This is F. Go ahead and play it. Next we have F sharp, which is hole 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. It looks like this, and the thumb hole, and it sounds like this. Try F sharp at home. Okay, continuing. G, hole 1, 2, and 3, and the thumb hole, G. Try G at home. Continuing, G sharp. So G sharp is the same note as A flat. It's just an enharmonic equivalent. You should just be aware of that. If you see a G sharp and you see an A flat, no, it's the same exact fingering on the recorder. We have hole number 1 and 2, then skip 3, play 4, 5, and then half of 6. If you notice that hole number 6 has 2 holes, there's a large hole and a small hole. You cover up the large hole, but leave the small one just a little bit open, and then thumb hole. This is G sharp or A flat. Give it a try. Next we have the note A, hole 1 and 2 with the thumb hole. Give that a try. Then we have A sharp or B flat. It's hole number 1, 3, and the hole number 4. So it's 1, 3, and 4 all together with a thumb hole. This is A sharp, B flat. Give that a try. Then we have B, hole number 1 and the thumb hole, right hand thumb again underneath the 4th hole, and that's increasingly important as we travel higher and higher on the tessitura. This is B. Please play the note B. Then we have C. This is 1 octave above where we started. So hole number 2 and the thumb hole. Notice I'm not playing hole number 1, which makes it ever increasingly important that we have our 4th hole, we have our thumb behind the 4th hole to balance the instrument and get a nice steady embouchure so we play in tune. This is C. Please give that a try. C. Then we have C sharp. Now, C sharp involves taking your thumb off the thumb hole on the back, and you just play hole number 1 and 2, but no thumb hole. This is C sharp. Try C sharp. Then we have D. On D, we only have hole number 2. And that's it. No thumb hole on the back, just hole number 2. And of course, your right hand thumb underneath the 4th hole. This is D. Please try D. Okay, moving on. This is D sharp, the same note as E flat. Once again, an enharmonic equivalent. The fingering is hole number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. No thumb hole. D sharp. Try D sharp. Almost there. 4 notes to go. This is E on the recorder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2/3 of the thumb hole on the back. Allow a little air to escape on the thumb hole. This is E. Please try high E. Then we have F, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Half the thumb hole on the back. So this is high F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, half the thumb hole, high F. Try high F. Okay, high F sharp is hole number 1, 2, 3, and 5. Half the thumb hole. 1, 2, 3, skip 4, play 5. Half the thumb hole, this is high F sharp. Please play high F sharp. Then the last note is high G, hole 1, 2, 3, and half the thumb hole. Okay, high G. Okay, that was high G. Give that a try. Okay, as I got higher and higher in the register, it helped if I said the syllable 2, 2, 2. Okay, and that pushes the air through the instrument faster and allows you to bump up the octave into the overtone series. Much easier had you had not tongued. So I haven't talked about tonguing yet. Very simply, all I do is just say the syllable 2 for now. That will work just fine for you as you're tonguing. That will allow you to sound articulate. Most beginning students, they like to breathe into their instruments just by saying ha, 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 for example, like this. I'm going ha, 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 like that. But if I say 2, I sound more articulate, and I have more control over the pitch, over the tone, over the rhythm, everything, like this, 2. Okay, I missed a little fingering. I'm going to do that one more time for you. Here it is. 2, articulate. Okay, so try to play every note very articulately, tongue every note, and you'll sound nice and clean. So, I hope this helps. And practice your recorder. The better you get at it, the more fun it is. I look forward to seeing your progress. If you'd like to send me a video of that, of yourself playing all these notes, I will check it out and give you some feedback, and we'll go from there. Have a great day, boys and girls.